Unfortunately, the respite is only temporary. Helix comes calling again, and the defense finds themselves in a hole. And this time, the damage is complete. The Panthers are in dire straits, down 10-0 late in the first quarter. However, the VISTA air attack is in the same league with the more publicized Highlanders, and they quickly proceed to prove it. A perfect pass to John Schuster puts the ball on the Helix side of the 50, setting the stage for an awesome exhibition by big Mike Moran. Moran's heroics bring the Panthers into scoring range as the second quarter begins. Rich Mono takes over from there, and the enemy defense slowly gives way. From inside the 5, Moran is called back to duty. The offensive line forges ahead, and the Panthers are on the board. Coach Dave Parks offered a few well-timed words of advice, and the defense responded. Dan Woodburn alertly picked off a Helix aerial, and all of a sudden, the Panthers were in position to take the lead. Andy Crouch wasn't about to mess around. He kept the football himself, picking up good yardage around the end. With the Highlanders thinking run, Crouch took to the air, hitting Jerry Mahaffey for a key gain. From inside the 10, it was the ever-reliable Rich Mono bursting in for the go-ahead score. The Panthers had dug themselves out of a big hole to claim a 14-10 halftime lead. A big achievement, but everyone knew that this was still anybody's ball game. Halftime, and the fog rolls in. For Dick Haynes and many of the VISTA partisans on hand, tonight brings back memories of 1974, of the last time the Panthers had played in San Diego Stadium, of a stunning victory and a CIF crown. That game had been played in thick fog too. For the Helix Highlanders, it was also deja vu. Not of 7 years ago, but of 12 weeks ago, when the Panthers had crushed Helix, because the third quarter was beginning to resemble a Panther rout. Leading 20-10, the Panther defense took charge. All of a sudden, Helix was virtually helpless. The Panthers were on a roll. With the passing game all but grounded by the thick fog, the Panthers stayed on the ground with devastating results. But maybe the fog wasn't that bad after all. Or maybe Andy Crouch employed some new form of radar. Whatever the reason, John Schuster was in perfect position, and the Panthers blew this game wide open. Try as they might, the vaunted Highlanders could do absolutely nothing against the fired-up defense. The game moved into the fourth quarter, and Dick Haynes realized that the culmination of a perfect season was just minutes away. As the 1981 season began, so it ended, with the Panther offense ripping off big gains against one of the county's finest defenses. If the Highlanders had any hopes of a miracle comeback, they could forget it. Andy Crouch moved his club relentlessly downfield toward the score that would clinch an incredible victory. With the Highlanders mesmerized by the hard-charging ground game, the Crouch-Schuster combination took wings once again. The pass was on the money, and the Panthers were in the money. A perfect 13-0. What a sensational year for Dick Haynes and the VISTA Panthers. In this, his 30th season as a high school head coach, Haynes records his 237th career victory and another CIF crown. For the young Panthers, how sweet it is. They have faced the toughest schedule in the county and have survived unscathed. For staff, players, and fans alike, it's been a super season. The 1981 VISTA Panthers, champions.